Hello friends and welcome to the channel. I'm Handington and today for our 2-year channel anniversary, our channelversary, I've decided that I wanted to go back and look at a little bit of the fan art that everybody has done within the past 2 years. Now, I've saved all of the fan art that people have given me, but some of it is on my phone, so I'm only going to be reviewing the ones that I have saved on my computer currently. There are some videos that have a little bit of fan art that I was able to take a screenshot of, which I was able to save a picture of, so I might not get everybody's fan art in this, but I'm going to do my best to get as much of it as possible, ending with another bit of fan art that I don't think I've shown on the show before, because I would do my best to try and showcase fan art in like an episode, where I'd be like, oh, this person did a fan art of this, so I wanted to say thank you and stuff like that. So right now we're just going to go through some of the fan art that I have in I just have it in a fan art file on my computer. So I'm going in backwards order from the bottom to the top of however it ends up being sorted out. So over here, in each of the fan art, I've named it after whoever had made it, and on what platform they had made it as well, and also what the picture is for some of them. So this one was made early on in the channel by Teal's Animations 030, and sure, her channel has, as time has gone by, evolved, changed, becomes all sorts of different things. She's had a whole ride in terms of her videos getting deleted and then having to start over, and she's reworking things and doing more animations, and she's really good at animations. She's really good at making all sorts of stuff. She's a really awesome and talented person. So just Teal in general. So Teal we had done a swap, a character swap, where I drew one of her characters, Teal, and then she had drawn one of my characters, Holly. This was actually before Marcia had been introduced onto the channel. Marcia came in at the beginning of this year, actually. The beginning of 2019, the year, not the channel years. The channel years are a little slightly off, because the channel started in October. So technically this is the 3rd October on the channel, and October rings in the new Handington year, essentially. But yeah, so Marcia wasn't around, and this was back before I added in Holly's turkey outfit as the alternate November outfit. So this was back when she just had her pilgrim outfit, and so Teal had drawn Holly, where I like the little shading that her hair has over here. Let's zoom in a little bit on that. Enhance image. So over here we have Teal written on the side of her hair, I believe, or I believe that says Teal. I'm not sure, it's a little fuzzy. But yeah, on her nice notepad here, which is I just love this. This is so cool. I love traditional art. I love traditional, like, sketch drawings and everything like this, so it just makes me happy. But I love digital art just as much. In terms of, like, just fan art. I just love any kind of art that people make. So don't think, oh, I have to do one or the other. No, I love anything. Just personally, I love to draw using, like, the pencil and paper. It just feels a little bit more comfortable to me, though I am trying to get into digital art a little bit more. But, yeah, so this was done in her giant sketchbook, unless this sketchbook is very, very tiny and just zoomed in. Either way, she has I love the way that the hair was shaded. I don't know if this was done in colored pencils or marker, but I just love all the different gradients that are around here. The shine of the hair shining a little bit in the back, which I guess it kind of shines through, and it just looks nice. This is an alternate version of her hair, which it wasn't in the pilgrim outfit, but hey, you know what? Holly is made to be a character that's a lot of fun to draw, so you can totally go off model as much as you'd like. You can give her different outfits, you can give her different hair, different proportions, different leg length, as she is very tall with her legs here. Holly is made to have fun with drawing, so you can totally do whatever you feel, and I love to see how people are able to reimagine her. So, yep, she has bangs in this, which I think is cool. They go under her eyes. Good to know. Holly, you may want to have that checked out. but I love it nonetheless. So her hair becomes like a little upside down, little like fire lump or a raindrop shape, upside down raindrop shape. And so this is actually, this part here is what identifies this as her outfit for November, because it had been November when she drew that. That and the shoes. It's like a white version of the brown outfit, which I think is interesting. I don't know if she's wearing like tights or like white tights, or this is just the same color as her skin. Either way, this is just what her outfit is, and I just like this because this is one of the earlier pieces of fan art that was done, and it's just so cool to see fan art for the channel. So this is not the first fan art. I will consider what is it? I'll consider Gamesy Lols to technically be the first, I think. But as we move on, this is another one done by Reddy, or Readily Watermelon, or Foxy Life Red, or at this point she was called Taro Aka. And on like a little video slash stream, I believe it was, I think it was a stream, I don't remember, but she had done 3 different YouTubers who she wanted to do a shout out of. So she did Blanklight, Flapcat, and then she had done me over here. I believe it was a stream, and then I think she made a second video after. Either way, I had screenshotted this from the video. So over here she has Handington. I think it was I believe it was a misspelling, but I just love Handington as a name. That's great, because it reminds me of like musical tone. I should call myself that if I do music videos. That'll be my music name, Handington. And so she actually had asked me, like, oh, what would you look a little bit more like in real life? So I believe she had guessed brown hair, and I was like, yeah, that's right. And she's like, oh, cool. And brown eyes, which is true. This isn't a wrong depiction of me. Yeah, I actually do have, at this point, I now have an orange shirt. And I do have blue pants, so this actually fits me very well. The hairstyle, I have my own hair. I don't know exactly how to, I don't know exactly how to show it, but I sort of have hair that floops in this way, and then it's just a pile of fluff. I like having my hair fluffy, and Handina also likes my hair fluffy, so I want to try and make sure that, you know, it's extra fluffy. I prefer it that way anyway. Short hair can be nice in the summer when it's very hot, but I like the floof. I like having my mane, so this is just fine. I like the little nose, the little smile in the eyes and everything. This is just so pleasant. So there's me. Yes, this is me having Handington as the little hand. And there it is with my camera. I wondered what this was at first, but yes, this is actually a camera. It's sort of like one of those video cameras that opens up on the door, and this is the lens, and it straps to my hand. The digital camera that I have doesn't quite look like this. It's just a little box, but this is pretty close. And I also just use my phone for other videos. Either way, I love this regardless, and I'm so happy to see whatever people's interpretations are. So this was cool. I love that the little Handington eyes are on my hand. This is adorable. And then she drew the other little Handington on my shirt, so I have a Handington shirt. And there's my little logo. It's so cute. Handington. It's adorable. I love this. Adorable. There we go. I didn't pronounce it right. If you couldn't tell, I'm not quite on the top of my game to figure out words today. So this was done by Ruko, and this is a little shout out and Christmas gift, where I'm one of the little like raccoon characters, I believe, and there's a little bunny in the background and everything. So this was nice because this is it says Handington, this is Ruko. It's a little Christmas thing where this is mistletoe, and it's like, yay, we're under the mistletoe. Little hearts, orange and green, because those were our respective colors. And I had drawn some art for her as well, and it's just me being bashful. I love the way that the lighting is, where it's like the mistletoe is lit up. So I like the lighting here. The lighting seems a little bit different in terms of shining on Ruko, because it's like where's the light shining in? Is there light shining in from this direction? I don't know. It seemed a little bit off, but either way, and when I say this, I don't mean to like be mean or anything. By the way, I critique things, so I would want like people to learn from like little touches to try and do their best to improve their art to be as good as possible. I kind of feel bad about it because like once I had reviewed somebody's webcomic and I was like, oh, there's a little mistake here, but she was very happy that I had let her know that there was something a little bit off. So in terms of the lighting, having a set lighting point is important. I think the lighting is supposed to be coming from this direction now that I look a little bit longer, and it's not coming from this, in which case the lighting would make a little bit more sense. Either way, having a defined lighting source is important when you're drawing. So, just artist tips with Handington. But regardless of that, this fan art is the greatest thing ever because it is fan art, and I love it very much. So I am not complaining. I have no problems with this at all. I love however anybody ends up drawing fan art just because I love art in general. I love when people decide to just draw. I love when people just get excited about drawing. And it's so nice for somebody to do any kind of fan art for me at all. I love it. I mean, that's why I have it saved on my computer. So, this is nice. It's a little fluffy outfit, I believe. Like a little fluffy jacket or whatever. And this is just cute. I just love this. I love different interpretations of me in art as well. Because, you know, art is art. You can draw me. You don't have to just draw Holly or any of the other characters. You could just do whatever. That's just a power of art. Here is Nexie the Pirate Cat's Cat Lady, and this is 2.0, the second version of it. Because I had drawn a version of this scene for her, and then she had drawn a version of this scene, which I thought was really cute. So over here she has, Holly has little cat headphones. Let me zoom in on that as well. So there's tiny little cats over here. It's so cute. She has a little cat headphone over here. The little cat face is like a woo, but not quite a woo. It's like meow. There are little cat ears on it. Her eyes, the bottom part of her eyelids are up a little bit. Because she's slightly stressed, but also quite happy due to the cat situation going on here. In the drawing of Holly being like the crazy cat lady, she just looked like she was a whole wreck in a little robe, an orange robe that she has, which Nexie has also decided to draw on here, which I love. This is so cute, and her slippers as well. I love this. I love the little art style here. It's just so charming. Holly also has, this is her nose and this is her mouth. She's eating a piece of toast. She has it in her mouth like anime protagonists. I like the way that her hair was done, where it's a little like, it's a little bit raggedy because that's how her hair had looked in the drawing too. So I like that little extra touch. This is the tuna fish can, because Nexie the pirate cat, she's the cat that Holly was giving tuna to. So there's a little bowl for Nexie, and then Nexie just crawls up to Holly and does a little purr. She has the little hair floof, little cat ears, little collar. Just a cute little cat, and she's just purring up against Holly's leg. And this is so adorable. I love it. So this is another drawing that I just really liked. And then Nexie also did another drawing. This one, which she did in another video, which I believe I had screenshot in order to get this, same as the other one. And here is just another version of Holly with shading, which I thought was cool. So over here, again, artist Handington. I'm not quite sure where the light source is coming from exactly. It seems like it's coming from overhead, so if that's the case, having a shadow above her headphone seems a little bit weird, unless the image is of the headphones falling off her head, because I do know that the way that I have drawn Holly, because, I mean, I'm critical of my own art, technically her headphones should be slightly higher up on her head, so it does look like the headphones are slightly shifted downwards in this pose. So even the official drawing of Holly that I've done isn't quite exactly on, well, it isn't quite exactly sensible. It doesn't quite fit exactly, but I think I want to also kind of own that, similar to the way that the feet are designed, because in my actual drawing of Holly, her feet are outwards. Really, they should be, like, forward. So I've decided to write those in as little quirks for Holly as well, where like she'd keep her headphones shifted a little bit forward, and she has a bad habit of keeping her feet apart while she's standing. So I think I'm going to actually keep those in. So if you end up drawing stuff like this, that is not an issue whatsoever. Again, it isn't actually a real issue anyway. I'm just saying where, like, if you have a light source coming down, you don't want an extra shadow where the light is going to be shining, because otherwise it'll end up not seeming quite, it'll seem a little bit off. But I believe the light source is actually coming, like, from frontwards, which would technically make sense for, some of the shadows here. The little shadow above her shoe here, that would mean that the sock is casting a shadow. This is a little bit off, but otherwise the rest of it, this is fine. And then again, this is all fine because I adore any kind of fan art. This is amazing and I love it, and I don't want slight art critiques to ruin that sort of feeling, because I love this. This is just Holly waving, and it's so cute. I love the way that it was shaded. I love that she has a little cat mouth here. And something that I guess I had been thinking of it, but I didn't quite incorporate, but I've seen a couple of people incorporate into fan art designs, is that the top part of Holly's hair here rises up a little bit, so it like, oh, malware bites, thank you. Glad there were no threats detected. Anyway, so I like the fact that the little hair in front of Holly's headphones rises up a little bit, so that it casts a little bit of a shadow over the top part of her head. I like that, because when I had tried to draw her, like, on the side, it was just, like, straight over, where it was just like, oh, okay, well, it's just sort of like a rounded thing. Instead, having this protrude a little bit on the top, I really like that, so I think I'm gonna try and make another character reference sheet and slightly tweak some things and redo, like, an official redesign of her, because now that I have all the different puppets, it's difficult to go back and then redo them all without having to draw everything over again. So I just kind of leave a couple of little errors here and there. But I really like this, so I think I'm going to incorporate that into, like, her actual design where the hair rises up a little bit. I like that, so I think that's what I'm going to do. And we shall move on to the next one. Here is one also done by Nexie the Pirate Cat, where we did an icon swap, and she had just drawn a little Handington face. It's so chibi. I love this. I love that the little Handington eye has an extra little shine on here, and then I love the little bits of shading that are on here. The shading is done just right because the light source is coming downward, so it's just a little bit under the eye and a little bit under the top part of the hand. That, and of course, this is just amazing, and I love this. This is adorable. Why am I saying adorable? I woke up and I started to record this, by the way. I have not gotten awoken to the day, or at least that's my excuse for messing up words. Either way, this is Handington. This is the little square at, like, my channel icon in the corner down there. This is so cute. I love it so much. It's like a chibi version of it. I don't know what else to say. This is just adorable, and I love it. I love it. I love it. Here, this one is by Lena Salas. This is a thing for my sister's birthday drawing competition when we had done a thing for Dragon Ball. I had done a little drawing competition. Hey, somebody draw a little thing for my sister, Emi Akame. So this was based off of a moment when we were playing Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Have I talked enough yet? So she had drawn a little fan art where I said, I'm playing a big character, because in that game, she would always pick the best characters, and it's like, okay, now you pick somebody who's not the best characters, and then she would try and cream me. That's how we tend to play it. So I was like, okay, I'll choose the big characters, and she was very upset, because then I'd have a fighting chance against her, because the only way that the big characters would be able to defeat, like, the ultimate Goku characters there, is just like, okay, well, the big characters can just punch, and then I could just basically spam you in a corner and then stop you from being able to attack, and then that's how I'll have a chance to try and fight back. So that's what I would do. So I was like, I'll choose a big character, then she would go, no. That'd be very miffed. So Lena Salas had drawn this, which I thought was really cool. So there she is. We're just we're from the ground here. I guess I don't know exactly how this works, but basically we we are puppets of the ground, and we go, we've opened up a ground portal, and that's where we appear from in order to make this fan art happen. She has the little stress lines, the little sad eyes, with the little tears off the side, and she's just upset, and there I am, just a giant hand. I love this hand so much. This is so cute. I love this so much. It's like a little sock puppet Handington. You don't have to be good at drawing hands to draw Handington, by the way. I'm amazed at how well my icon came out when I had drawn it, because I can't draw hands well. That's why all my characters have little nubby hands just like this. The only hand that I draw is Handington. So, I just love this. This is great. This is awesome, and she really liked it and everything, and it was really great. I love this. I think Lena was the only one who participated in the contest, so she got an automatic victory. This is just great. I love it. And then this was another one done by Lena Salas. This is Holly in her basic outfit. She drew this on loose leaf. So over here we have Holly. She's looking upwards. She's like, ah! And here the headphones are actually on the top of her head, which makes sense. You can draw her either way. I kind of want to draw her either way because it would make sense, but no, I have to have her hair sticking up in the background to be like, oh yeah, she has a back of the head, you know. I don't know why I designed it that way. I also like the idea of having the hair, instead of being an exact, like, curve, having the hair ride up in the back a little bit, which would also explain why that would be there. So it's like, oh, instead of the hair just being like a circle, it would be like, you'd go around, and then it would be kind of like, higher up in the back. I also like that idea, so I'm thinking of also possibly incorporating that into the design. I don't know, I'll figure that out as time goes by. Designs, even for the official one, can fluctuate. So I just love this. This is just a cute little version of Holly, just in another rendition. I love it. This is just great. It's cool. I love it. Another thing that I love, I know I'm starting to duplicate things that I'm saying here. This was by Foxy Life Red, way back. Not in the 1980s like the Clone High theme song, but by the start of the channel when I got 151 subs. Reddy had made this back when she was Foxy Life Red. And so it says, the most popular hand, in a whole pile of different rainbow letters, and I love this so much. I made a video on this fan art as well. So I guess I'm talking about it again on the channel. I love it. This is great. I believe I took a screenshot of her video as well. Made with kind maste, because I cut off the R. So there's Handington. It's not Handington on the end there, but you know, it's still Handington, and I love it. And then superimposed on the drawing is 151 subs with 3 little exclamation marks, which I love. And there's Handington. I love the shading on this so much. I love this. I love this so much. The little airbrush that was used. This is fantastic. And there's a little hand just looking forward. I believe she had looked at a drawing, or like a video that I did where I was looking forward as art reference for this. So there's a little Handington eyes. I love the way that it wraps around as a little ring that I use. It's great. It's so great. I love this so much. This is so sweet, and I love it. And then there she is in the bottom corner going, "Yay, kin." It's so charming. I love this. I love this, and of course, there's a little shading behind all the H, A, and D, all the letters in the background here, so it helps them to stand out too. This is just so good. I love this. I love this. I had actually looked back at these with Handina before I had recorded this episode, and I was getting nostalgic over these as well. But still going back again, it just makes me happy and nostalgic. This one was by Eva Animations, some fan art of Holly in a hoodie. I love the idea of her having another hoodie outfit. Her hair, it pops off in the back here. It's a little scruffier. It's a little curl here. I love that. That's such a cool reinterpretation. I think it's so cool. She's just like, yeah. She's a little tongue sticking out with a little cat yeah mouth. She looks kind of like she's blushing a bit. She has a little peace sign out with her hands. And I love that the jacket also incorporates this into her design as well. I think she's wearing pants or another skirt underneath. I'm not sure. Either way, looks cool. I love the little shading and the shines on this, where the hair is very glowy. And she has like the little Timmy Turner little ball on the back of the hat, except this is with her hair. I love that. That's so cool. She has bangs in this one as well, so it's covering up the other side of her face. Love that. I just love the extra little shine and lighting and the bits of shading around here to try and like add depth to everything. It's awesome. I just love fan art. This one I've mentioned a few times before, because this one was something where somebody did an alternate outfit of Holly's outfit. That sentence wasn't quite right. Either way, so Stephen Brown, or Stephen Brown, from Twitter, had drawn this. There it is. I love this because it's like an alternate outfit for Holly, which is something I'm so happy about just seeing. I love the way that her face is designed here. I love the mitten hands, which canonically Holly can grow however many fingers she wants. The ends of her hands are amoebas, basically, so they can be amorphous. I love that he incorporated the design of the headphones to be red and green to match her mittens. This is just so good. I love it so much, and there's little snowflakes on here. This Handington lump. I love this. I love this so much. If Handington is not part of the arm, I love this as sort of like a very Puffle-like Handington. Just a little lump. I love this. I love this so much. It's so cute. Just a little. It's great. I love it. And I also love that he reincorporated the orange and blue elsewhere in her design, which I think I also kind of want to try and add in the little orange and blue when I work on other outfits, at least somewhere into it. And I mean, this is just a fan design, a fan outfit, and it's so carefully thought out and great, and I love it. And the little antlers attached to her headphones. This is absolutely something she would do. This is so perfect. And we had mentioned that, like, oh, it looks sort of like her leg is trapped in the snow, like she broke her leg, and she's just resting in the snow, and she's calling out for help instead, or something like that. And really, I believe she's just trying to walk through the snow, and it's just, there's just a lot of snow there. But I love that she has the orange pants and then blue boots while she walks in the snow. I love the shading in the snowbank. I love snow scenes. I love that it's at dusk and the background is orange, which also fits the channel theme. I love that it's done on a piece of paper. You can see the notepad in the background. It's done colored pencil, which also is my scheme. My favorite art medium. My mistake. I just love this. This is such a good version of Holly. It's so close to my style as well. I just love this. This is so awesome. And he has his little signature in the bottom. Wow. 12/14/2017. Yep, this is early fan art of Holly on the channel. Oh, that's so cool. And then he also did another version where he redrew her Februine outfit, the little Queen of Hearts outfit. And I love this so much. He has a little heart choker, the heart bead choker. The little headphones, which also curves around. He got that little detail right, as her headphones just tilt that way. That's just how it is. He has a little heart bun that she keeps her hair in, where she grows out her hair and then has it as a little heart bun in the background. He also added in a little heart. It's faint, but you can still see the heart onto this side of it. She's slightly tilted, which is how she tends to end up being as well, with her face this direction. She has a little black makeup underneath her eyes. She has her tongue sticking out, which I love that. He just has the details of this so well, just down pat. Even the little shines in her eyes, he added an extra heart, which I don't believe is in the original design. I love that. I just love this so much. So yeah, he has the little stuff around here. I love the way that he redid the dress so that it's a little less floofy on the bottom here, but it also incorporates sort of like a tulip in shape in the bottom. I love it. And he also has in the extra little the different colors here for this, which he also had mixed different colored pencil shadings with, and he has the background all in pink. I love that he added a background to this. I love this. I love his style and the little ways that he does the art and everything. It's just great. I just love this so much. This was this is February 14, 2018, Valentine's Day. It's so good. It's so good. I love it. And he has a little the nose right for Holly as well. Just an on-model version in his style. It's great. I love all kinds of fan art. on model, off model, anything is great. I just love fan art in general. So, oh, no, we skipped that one. Here we have someone from scratch, GameZlol, one of who is also SpongeBob 6000, one of the first supporters of my work in general. She had done a little outfit, and this is me personified. This was the copycat meme that she had done as one of the other personas looking into a mirror over here. And this is me in my Penguin King outfit. Back when I was Penguin King on Scratch, there's my crown. There I am, just blue. I have blue hair and everything. I love the different size of the eyes. It's so cool. I love this. This was technically the first fan art that I had gotten on the channel, so I made a video of that as well. I love the scruffy hair. I love the little kingly royal floof outfit. I love it. It's so good. This one was another video. I believe I have it saved elsewhere. This was a little animation that was done, I believe, by Ruko. It's a puppy dog eyes meme. So there's Holly in her little, or Eve Animations, I think. Shoot, I didn't write down who it was in the corner. But there's Holly in her outfit with blue headphones and the hoodie outfit. And this one was a thumbnail done by Paragon Aura, or Paragon Zoe, whichever she ended up changing the name to at different points. This one was for our video where we played the Powerpuff Girls board game. A 50-minute long video. That one took a while to edit and record and everything, but we had so much fun because we talked over a Skype call. And I tried to set up the board so that she could see it, because I bought a Powerpuff Girl game, and as a birthday gift, we had played this together, and she made a thumbnail based off of our experience playing, because we rolled so many blank spaces that we were referencing the power of Taylor Swift. So there's Taylor Swift Evil. She made this this thumbnail, and it was just amazing. I love her artwork as well. I love her style. I love the way that she was able to carefully cut out in Photoshop Taylor Swift's evil head poking out of the side. Why are there so many blank spaces? I love that. I'm sorry I tried to do your voice. I did my best. And I had played as Bubbles, so there I am, just wearing a little Bubbles outfit, just happily singing a little song like that. So I was like, in a little chair. It's so cute. And there she is in a Blossom outfit, because she had played as Blossom, and her hat shows her happy emotions inside, despite her going insane from the blank spaces. This is her character Zoe, and the little hat. There's the Powerpuff Girl games with all the cards that were set up, and this is Townsville all around here. I love this so much. This is actually the thumbnail to the video, which it was made for. This, while not drawn, this was done by the Bob's Lasagna video. I love this so much. This was by Mr. Ed Awesome. He made a little picture. And another fan, actually, of the channel, who is a friend of Handina's, actually, has made this his computer background image, which I am so touched. I love that. It's like, careful, he's a hero. And he put the little logo on top of the scene from Spider-Man when I did the PewDiePie video, where the cover of it. It's so sweet. I love art. Even like this, you don't even have to draw, just to do little things like this. And also, I saved it somewhere, but on Twitter, another friend of mine had done like Haddington instead of Paddington, and then there's a little H that was put over it, and then a little Handington logo. I love that. And this was another one from that Teal had done, Open Up Your Eyes. This is in the middle of a video where Holly is looking over at Teal, who has a little wing. This was cool. I took a picture of this just because Holly was drawn in the video, even though she's turned around. I'm starting to run out of time. Shoot. I'm gonna have to make more of the... I'm running out of recording time in this. I don't want to... I didn't expect it to take this long with stuff. Oh well. I'm gonna go through the fan art anyway. I'm not gonna stop. This one was done by Nexie the Pirate Cat. A little later in the channel, earlier this year, actually. This is Meowsha Mellow instead of Marshmallow. I love this. There's a little hot cocoa design in the background with the little marshmallows all around. It's so cute. She's a little cat. It's a little Marsha cat. She has a little heart as the shine in her eyes. Nexie has been able to improve as time has gone by. I love the extra detail added on there. And the coloring to this as well. It has her pink and blue sort of aesthetic with the gray sweatpants, or the gray yoga pants, or gray pants that she wears. I think they're sweatpants. I say as the creator of Marsha. And I think the hair has a little strand here that turns into a little heart as well. She has little paws over here. It's so cute. It's so cute. I love this. Nexie, the pirate cat, over here in the corner. Marshmallow. And it's just a little marshmallow hot cocoa design. It's so cute. I love it. I love the little cat, Marsha. And this was one that she had done a long time back, which I had used in one or two videos, where Nexie had also done Holly, also as a little cat. She has a little nyah face. Her eyes are covered up by her hair over here, but her eyelids are still over here, or like her eyebrows, I mean. She has one ear perking up and then the other one going down. She has a little floofy tail with a little orange accent on the top. It's so cute. Art by Nexie the pirate cat. She used the Aliens Encounter font to make my outro card, but as just a little pirate cat. I love so much. I had used this in one or two other videos. I don't think I made a separate video on it. If not, this is the video to finally showcase this. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to cut up the video because I'm running out of space on my phone, which I really hate. Rarg! We've resumed from the unfortunate having to cut off and redo this. But anyway, so here is another picture from Lena Salas. This was a part of a pile of different drawings that she had done as shoutouts for people. And in the background, Holly is leaping in, from the side. So she has her arms out. She's just like, yeah, don't forget me. So she has one eye open and one eye closed, and she has a little tongue sticking out, just like, me. And I love it. It's so cute. So I wanted to take a screenshot of this from a while back. So, yep, that's another little Holly that Lena has done. I love it. I love it. I love it. And here's another one where I had drawn on a video or a stream. No, I think it was a video. I think it was a video. Either way, we had drawn basically a picture where we had we had basically drawn like the same thing, where I had drawn this and then she had drawn this. And Holly was, I think, slightly off model, but I was like, oh, I was proud of the way that her head had looked in the video. I believe she's a little bit off model now at this point, or that's off model, and then I'll try and redo her design a bit. Either way, I love this. This is so cute, where it's just friendship, and then her character with the cool little tail that has like little circles as the tail going up to a little floof. That's so cool. So yeah, they're just hugging and they're just happy. They're gal pals. They just think it's so cute. And their little outfits, they like fly up onto in the front. I guess they're kind of leaning backwards. Yeah, this one doesn't incorporate the other side of Holly's dress to it, so there's like a motion to the picture, or it's like they've just started to hug, and now there's a rebound, and they're flying backwards while they're also hugging, and they're just happy and excited. Look at the happy energy emanated from their faces. This is so pleasant. I love it. It's just so nice. And this is another one by Lena Salas. Her Hula Day outfit. For her June outfit, I believe. I was about to say July, and then I was like, oh no, that's the fireworks, and that's the fireworks outfit and everything like that, the little red, white, and blue one. So this one is her as the little hula dancer, which I had a lot of fun making this one. She has the little coconut headphones. Her arms are she's doing her best to hula dance. Basically, she's just like, wobbling around, and this was very well captured in this picture, where she's just wobbling her arms. She doesn't really know how to hula dance exactly, so she's just having fun. That's all she's able to do. So she has very, very long legs again. I think Lena Salas just likes to draw long legs. Either way, it's still cool. I think it's cool to imagine Holly having long legs. I'm okay with that. I don't have any problem. And she has a little necklace. I always forget that she has a little necklace on that outfit. And then she has a little the grass skirt and the little top, which I had actually based that top slightly off of Moana's outfit. Because like when I had been designing it, at that point I was still trying to get "You're welcome" to be a channel meme. So that was still in my mind. That, and also I had been playing like Pokemon Sun and Moon, and it was just like, yes, Hawaii style stuff. I love it. So I was also inspired to do that. Plus, I was just like, yeah, it's kind of silly and cheesy, so it fits her perfectly. So this is just a very fun, cute little drawing of her having a happy old time. Oops, for some reason it's skipping over a little bit. This, again, another one by Lena Salas. She's done a lot of art. This was for 250 plus subs, as you can see on the top here. I love this little Handington. He looks so proud. Like, meh. I get a weird King Dedede vibe from this the part of my face here. I don't know why. It just has a little bit of a King Dedede vibe. Gotta get that there Kirby, or whatever the theme song is. Either way, not either way. Whatever it is, I love it nonetheless. This is such a pleasant Handington. I love it. It's so cute. And then there's Holly, who's looking up. She has her little eyelash here. Her mouth is. I pointed to this and said her mouth. Her eye is closed. She's winking. She's just like, yeah. And then she has her tongue sticking out. Again, perfect. I love this so much. This is absolutely perfect. It's great. And then this was done by I Am Trash, where she had redrawn Holly. So she's listening to music. She has the music coming out of the headphones. I love the little scruffy hair that she has, while still keeping a little bit of the bell shape on the bottom here. Holly's hair and dress are supposed to be somewhat bell-shaped, by the way, because it also incorporates a slight little bit of, like, Christmassy design to her. It's not shaped like Holly, but it's shaped like a Christmas bell, because bells tend to be associated with Christmas and everything. Plus, I just kind of liked the little design with her anyway. So here it is with her sitting down, another version of the sitting down outfit. I like this. I like this a lot. She has her tongue sticking out, and she's like, yeah! And she's just rocking out to her music in a little hoodie. I should really make that hoodie an actual outfit, like a canon thing. And then her face is a little red, so I think she's a little shy, and she's just enjoying her music, and she's happy. This is so pleasant. I love this. And then this one, oh, this was also done by I Am Trash. My mistake, it wasn't Ruko. Oh, no, wait, is Ruko also I Am Trash? Shoot. I forget. I just remember Ruko. I am Boo Boo the Fool. Anyway, so this one was another one where I had just taken it from the video, and, yeah, there she is. There's Holly just rocking to her music, just enjoying listening to it. There I am, with, I think, sweat drops, and just being like, oh my gosh, and my eye was twitching there as well, in the video. It's just like, oh my gosh, what is she doing? Because she, like, giving me a death stare. There's a little Handington on my... I have a hoodie as well, an orange hoodie. There's a little Handington on there with the eyes, and there's a little shine on the eyes as well. This is wonderful. I love this. This is cute. This actually looks very much like my actual hair, to be honest. This is much closer to my real hair. It's great. And this is the last one that I'm going to showcase, at the moment. This was done by Nightlore, on Twitter. She goes by Yu-Gi-Oh! Girl 21. And so she had drawn this. She actually sent this one to me via text message for the first time. And then I had made a little tweet about it on Twitter showing it off because I love this so much. This was one that she did for my birthday this year as a little gift. So it's happy birthday to you is an exclamation mark with a little heart as the bottom, which I love doing that, and I love seeing that, and I love this so much. There's a whole bunch of little extra lines here. Just she's a really awesome artist, and I love that little extra touch just to add charm to it. This was also done on paper using markers. And there's a whole pile of tiny little orange hearts scattered throughout the background, which I love. I love that. I love that. It's so pleasant. I tend not to draw backgrounds very well. In my doodles and sketches and everything, where it's like, man, I wish I could just do like a basic background that's nice. Oh well, I guess I'll just have whatever. If I decide to sit down and draw a background, then I could probably do something a little bit better. I've done okay backgrounds before, but I don't know. Whenever I look at good backgrounds, I'm just like, man, I wish I could draw like that. I love this. So in the little box here, it's a little gift box that opens up, and then Holly, Marcia, and then me pop out of the little box. It's great, and I have my little hand pointing forward. It's just like, yeah. And I just like this, how I'm just a hand in the box. I'm sort of like the thing from the Addams Family, which I love that as well. I love all sorts of different interpretations of however Handington would be, whether attached to the arm or disembodied. Either one is just fine. It's great. It's so great. I love that. So he's popping out over here. Holly over here, who has she has fingers in the drawing, which again, totally fine to draw her with fingers. No problem whatsoever with that. I love it because it also looks a little bit like she has on mittens, or not mittens, like gloves. The other one was mittens. This she has like a hand glove, like she went to Glove World. I love it. I had actually brought that up as well, where it's like to her in person, where Holly doesn't canonically have fingers, but you can totally draw her with fingers if you wanted to do like a Gajinka version or whatever. I mean, Holly is already still technically human, but, you know, with amoeba hands. But, yeah, so drawing her with hands, totally fine. I love it nonetheless, and she drew Handington as the hand, very detailed, so it's not like she can't draw hands or anything like that. I'm not saying that. She's a wonderful artist. I don't want to sound like I'm insulting any of this wonderful fan art. No, bad me for not conveying it right. It's just like, oh, it's cool to see it because it's different. I don't want that to be bad. I don't want that to be a problem. I love seeing however anybody ends up drawing art like this. So it's like, yeah, she has hands, and that works very well for interlocking them with Marcia's hands in this picture, because I mean, Lord knows I can't draw hands even half as well as this. So it's just like, yeah, it looks sort of like she has a glove on, and I think it's still cool nonetheless. I love it. And she's just very happy and confidently popping out of the box. She's holding Marcia's hand. This fits her well. She's radiating happy energy. She's like, yay! And then Marcia has to kind of be like pulled along a little bit. And then Marcia, of course, is just like, ah. And she's all very happy and excited about the fact that Holly is holding her hand, of course. So she's all excited about that. I love the way that her Night Lord has drawn her hair as well. This is so cute. She looks almost like a cat in this picture, actually. I like it. And, yeah, she's just excited about this whole situation here. And I love the gift box being orange, being red and blue. My mistake, I was looking at the orange hearts. Being red and blue with a little ribbon on top of the box, and having everything all set up where it's like a pre-made box, so this was made onto the sides of it, and there's little twirls. Nope, he's coming back, I gotta go. I love this. Thank you, everybody.